Hello everyone, my name is Abhi Bhardwaj and I'm back with lecture series on science. Today we are going to talk about the matter. For example, the matter we are made up of, our bodies are made up of, the 5% universe is made up of, where did it came from, and how everything started. So as all of us know that the universe started about 13.5 billion years back. So in the early universe there were only subatomic particles, for example. Subatomic particles are also called fundamental particles. According to quantum mechanics, there are different type of subatomic particles, for example bosons, quarks and leptons. So bosons normally carry the nuclear forces, for example, and there are different type of bosons. For instance, there is a gluon, there is photon, there is also Z bosons and W boson. But as I said, boson function is to carry the weak and the strong nuclear force, whereas there are 6 type of quarks and 6 type of leptons. So quarks are divided into, for instance, up and down quark, charm and strange quark, and also top and bottom quark. And the leptons are, for instance, electron neutrino, muon neutrino, and tau neutrino. So these are the basic fundamental particles. To form an atom from these fundamental particles, it took 380,000 years for the universe to form first type of atoms or elements, which is called hydrogen. Out of 118 listed elements in periodic table, only 94 are naturally occurring elements. So where did these 94 naturally occurring elements came from? When the hydrogen was created, it started forming the stars and galaxies, and because the stars then started accumulating so much hydrogen that eventually these stars became supernovas, and the conditions within these stars then was able to create another set of elements when they bursted out as supernovas. Most of the elements until iron, which is number 26 on periodic table, was created in these supernovas. Where did other element came from? For example, we have heavy metals like platinum, uranium. Where did these came from? So this was a big mystery for astrophysicists, for example, for centuries. And in 2017, an astrophysicist, his name is Darich Watson, and he works for Niels Bohr's Institute of University of Copenhagen in Denmark, discovered first time that when two neutrino stars collide, that collision leads to formation of heavy metals. For example, we saw formation of strontium through spectroscopy study, and later studies by the group of these scientists observed that there are two different processes happens when two neutrino stars, for example, collide with each other. And what they found is that one process is called R process or rapid process, and other is S process, which is also called slow process. So slow process has produced heavy elements like strontium, for example, which are lighter than the heaviest ones, and R process produces more heavier elements like gold, uranium, platinum. So this study in 2017 actually proved that neutrino stars has produced most of the remainder of periodic table after iron. So this was an amazing discovery. So if you look at now the life, for example, life required all these ingredients. Life is more like a chemical reaction which started with the first single cell and has taken over the entire planet now by evolving, and by using nature's code DNA, it has produced variety of life on this planet. But if you try to understand life itself, would have not been possible if all these ingredients would not have been created in the past. So it's very important to understand that looks like that to create the life on this planet nature has already planned the process. So in the beginning of the process there were only fundamental particles which led to formation of atoms, the fundamental atoms I would say, like hydrogen, helium and lithium, but then eventually led to formation of very important elements up to iron, for example, through supernovas, and then colliding of these neutrino stars in the end led to formation of all the heavy metals until all the naturally occurring elements were produced, which are there in periodic table up to 94. But the important part is that all these elements are the ingredients for life to appear on this planet Earth, especially intelligent life like us, would have required all these elements. It seems as if nature planned this, knew exactly what it's doing to create life, intelligent life like us. Thank you for watching.